All right, what's up, everybody? Here we go. Break 59818 box 2021 Upper Deck SP Signature Edition. Kings, Oilers, Arizona. Okay, that's Gretzky's on a few teams. So who's got the Kings? Nick. The Oilers. Terry. Arizona, Tony. All right. Here's the teams. All right, good luck. I have a inner case right here. 8 boxes. I think this is it. Guess we'll find out when we open it. Probably gonna get in trouble if it's not. Eight boxes. Woohoo! Who's got the Bruins? Who's got Boston? Tony Veldman. If a Hal Gill comes out, you have to give it to me. I'm not buying it. You just have to give it to me. Hal Gill. If there's a Hal Gill auto, you got to give it to me. Tony Veldman. Simone Gagne, he's pretty good, isn't he? I think all these guys are probably pretty good. I wonder how many names I can butcher in this break. There was a Dennis Hextall. Not a Ron Hextall? Are they brothers? I want to hit one of those black 101s. I'm like in the movie Better Off Dead. I'm like the mom when the girl comes over, the exchange student goes over to Ricky's house for dinner. I made you French dressing and French bread and French fries. Geez, Ricky, I'm sorry your mom blew up. I want my $2. It's the only David Lee Roth singing hamburger in the movie game to date. I'm going to do 4 at a time. 4 at a time. 2 sets. 1 and 2. Should be done in about 4.5 minutes. Sounds good. Yeah, go get your popcorn, your... Ooh, that one looks shiny. Go get your popcorn, your bevies, your Dippin' Dots. I can deliver bangers. That's about it. It's about my delivery capabilities. Bangers. That's all I can deliver. Who'd you get? The Ducks. The Jets. I think the Ducks would have somebody good. I mean, heck, they made a movie out of them. And that movie's kind of older. All right, here we go. Arvidsson, Jody Hall, Steven Reinprecht for the Coyotes, Ivan Kornoyer for the Canadians, Peter Bondra, Denias Zubrus, and Theron Fleury. Tyrion Fleury. Tyrion. That's what I'm going to go with. Tim, is this the Tim Horton that did Tim Horton's restaurants? Same guy. Henrik Sedin, Glenn Hall, Jean Podine, Patrick Raw, and profiles Marty Brodeur, Bill Barber, Jean Sebastian Guiguer. There, you have this guy for the Ducks. Dennis Ververgate, UD Canvas, Chris Phillips for the Senators. Kerry Wilson, Guy Chouinard, Darren Turcotte, Rich Pylon, Jason Marshall, and a Guy Lafleur. Dominant Digits, Rod Langway, Jerry Cheevers, Orest Kindrachuk, Ed Belfour. And your first auto, going to the Blackhawks, we have a Mark Bell. First auto, going to the Blackhawks. Mark Bell. Chicago and Jason picking up the first auto. Vernon Fiddler, Dave Anderchuk, and Chris Thorburn. We have a Brian Engblom gold. Brad Richards, Jim Vandermeer, Darren Langdon, Mike Kitchen, Dale Howardchuk, Dominant Digits, Randy McKay, Bill Berg, Michael Grosek, Gino Ojic, Dale Howardchuk, Evolve, Daniel Girardi, Willie O'Ree, Ken Daneko, Patty O'Sullivan, Brendan Shanahan, John Davidson, and a Profiles, Nicholas Lindstrom. Backwards one. Murray Craven. No, this is not an auto. It's an engraved card. Mike Hudson, Scott Hannon, Wade Redden, Nelson Emerson, Bobby Smith, Rijo Rautsalainen, Maurice Richard. This is an auto, though. Going to the Jets. The Jets. Keith Tkachuk. That's got to be pretty good. All-time future watch on card of 199. I thought you said the Jets were a bad team. You must be wrong. Keith Tkachuk. One shawarma platter. Joey Kokur, Daniel Sedin, Larry Patey, Grant Fuhr, Wendell Clark on the canvas, Turk Broda, Paul Bissonnette, Kevin Miller. Is this the Spittin' Chicklets guy? This is the Spittin' Chicklets guy, isn't it? Larry Patey, Andy Bathgate, Greg Gilbert, Danny Heatley, Kerry Huffman, Jonas Hogland, Pat Hickey for the Leafs, Rangers. So that one's going to be between the Rangers and the Leafs. Guy Lapointe, David Shaw, Donald Audette, Johnny Buck, and a Mike Bossy for the Islanders on your Decagon. Mike Bossy. Robert Picard, Nick Schultz, Keith Acton, Alex Tangay, Terry Sawchuk, Andre St. Laurent, Jeremy Roenick, Bruce McGregor, Dominic Hasek, Dominant Digits, Roddy Brindamore, Jack Valaquette, and Murray Wilson. That's going to be box one. Box one. Box dos. Larry Melnick, Kent Manderville, Bill Ranford for the Oilers, Slava Kozlov, Christian Rutu, Dale McCourt, Mike Modano, Brian Propp, Jacques Laplante, Hakan Lube, Paul Sabert, Nick Lindstrom, and a Sheldon Kennedy. An advocate for sexual abuse victims. That's going to be numbered 80 of 99. Was the other one numbered? No. So this one must... Oh, it's got the gold foil game used. 80 of 99. So we need to figure out L.A. So is he a L.A. Kings? Is that right? No, it's not L.A. Kings. Life After. So we got to figure out who these guys work for. Who does number 2 work for? Lumley, Bernie Nichols, Mirzon, Eddie Olczyk, Bob Nevin, Joe Sorella, Rob Carpenter, Tom Chorsky. Ooh, this is the guy right here. This guy was awesome. This guy took no crap from nobody. Mikey Commodore. He was my guy. Roddy Brindamore. We're talking championship. We're talking championship hockey right here between these two guys. I think this was 2000. What was that? 2006, 2007. These guys got the cup. We want the cup. Clark Gillies, Adam Graves, Yuri Sliger, Mike Modano, and a Guy Chouinard. I think this guy's really good. That's really cool. For Calgary. Who's got Calgary? Nick DeFrang. Nick DeBang. Terry Ruskowski. Charlie Simmer. Daniel Paillet. Claude Loisel. Dan McGillis. Dave Barr. Guy. All right, Guy. Jan Nanima, Pierre Bouchard, Josh Gorges, Philippe Kuba, Frederick Olesen, Ray Ferraro, Jan Hlavik, Phil Esposito, and a Jaromir Jagr. Profiles. This is not numbered. Salmonik, Federico Vananen, Jason Woolley, Rick Vaive, Dan Bouchard, Patrick Raw, Dimitrov Miranov, Marty St. Louis, dominant, not numbered. Jeffrion, Hanzus, Pat Hickey, Brad Lukovich, Eric Lindros, and an auto. Oh, let's go. Decagons. Gold auto, Bobby Hull. Wow, that is sick. Going to the Blackhawks. Woo, Jason. That is fire, dude. Look at that. Bang. That is so sick. That is dope.
$1 million.
Reggie Leach. John Druce. Jorgen Peterson. Cam Neely. Classy guy right here, Cam Neely. It's not numbered. Dude, how crazy is that? Terry Crisp, Jean Rattel, John Graham, John Michael Lilles, Andrew Raycroft, Dominic Hasek, Chris Phillips, Kelly Hrudry, Mike Lalore, Paul Coffey, and a backwards Mario Lemieux. Mario Lemieux.
It's Mario.
It's a Mario. Lucien Dubois, Hagman, Henning, Randwood, Marty St. Louis, Red Berenson, Scott Arenale, Jocelyn Lemieux. Jocelyn. It's kind of a
Different.
yeah. Brett Hull, Bobby Probert, Pat Hughes, Mike Richter, Eddie Olczyk, Timo Solane, Yari Curry, Paul Reinert, and RJ Umberger.
That's on card. That's sick.
So these are the two autos that came out of that one.
Okay.
I think this guy was probably pretty good. He's got a nice porn stash
Guy
going.
Chouinard.
Yeah.
He does got a good one rolling there.
Yeah. Any of the guys back in the day with the mustaches, I think were pretty good. Malarchuk, Terreri, Hogaboom. This is Gary Hogaboom's brother.
Is that an actual auto
Billy?
or is it
No, it's
a
a
facsimile?
facsimile. Chris Clark, Daryl Shannon, Mike Weaver. Steve Smith, apparently he plays for the Hurricanes and then he changes his skin color and his age and played hockey. Buffalo Sabres, Henrik Zetterberg, Terry Karkner, Marc-Andre Bergeron, Randy Burridge, Gordie Howe, and a backwards Nicholas Lindstrom. Profiles. Is this like the rainbow one or something? I don't know. Somewhere. Keith Kachuk, Osborne, Adam Creighton, Mike Sillinger, Greg Adams, Scott Mellenby, P.J. Axelson, Rick Lands, Willie Mitchell, and a Bob Nystrom on the dominant digits. Dick Duff. Wayne Cashman, Greg Fox, Marty Brodeur, and your next auto going to the Capitals, Kip Miller. Old Kippy Miller.
There's on card.
Yeah, on card Kippy. Going to the Capitals. Who's got the Capitals? Washington Capitals. Raw on the board. Chris Mason. Yarko Rutu. Mike Palmeter. Byron Defoe. Shabbat. Cujo. Will the Thrill says, "What's up?" This is worldwide less.
Not to be confused with.
Worldwide West. Yep. Anders Hedberg, Greg DeVries, Mike Liut.
Look at that dude's head. Looks bigger than his body on the next card in your left hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Howie. Yeah. Yeah, he's like,
Igor.
I just made the monster talk. Howie Morenz, Norm Ullman, Steve Vickers, Mullen, Bobby Hull, and we have a Mike Gartner. Mike Gartner.
Another stash guy.
Decagons, yeah, that's a stash. Free mustache
Who's the
rides.
baseball player that has an awesome stash?
Dave Brown, Harry Howell, Steve Rushin, Matt Hendricks, Patrick Roy,
Roy. Patrick Waugh.
Stan Mikita, Sean Chambers, Jim Cummins, Grant Fuhr, Dirk Graham, Dave Taylor, Dean Kennedy, Mike Komisarek, Pat LaFontaine. Ooh, what is this?
A little something.
For the Canadians, Yvonne Lambert, Century Signatures.
Oh, them guys rock the stashes.
Dude, that is sick.
That is sick.
For the Canadians and Tony Veldman.
Little smiley face on there. The stash master.
Dude, that makes me want to grow a mustache.
Right, I'm just gonna shave everything now there's a massive stash.
Big old, like, Dicky. Schultz,
Curl them up.
Cujo.
My principal in 6th grade had that big old stash with the curls.
No way.
Yeah, Mr. Donahue.
Budaj, Daryl Shannon, Primo, Ryan Whitney. Good golfer. Nick Antropov, Chris Tamer, Lars Lindgren, Sheldon Kennedy again. This is just the base one. We need to figure out who Sheldon Kennedy played for. And
Coach or something?
I don't know. No. And Terran Fleury. Glenn Anderson. Ooh, this is my guy, Al Gill. He's coming with me. Colin Patterson, Al McInnes. Stevie Weiserman. Wonder why some of those profiles are backwards and some aren't.
Yeah.
Sammy Salo, Alex Tanguay, Eric Belanger. This guy was good. Ray Bork, Brooks Orpik, Igor Larionov, Ray Shepard, Jocelyn Thibault, and a Peter Forsberg blue, not numbered. Daniel Marat, Randy Cunnyworth, J.P. Dumont, Daryl Shannon, Ray Bork, Al McGinnis, Brian Berard, and a Sergio Momesso. His name is Theron, Theoren Fleury. And then the other guy's name is Sheldon Kennedy. Tyron Fleury and Sheldon Kennedy. Stuart Gavin, Mike Zook, Robert Picard. Is that Admiral Captain Robert Picard? Brian Chaudier, Dallas Smith, Fedor Teuton, Pat LaFontaine, Joey Neuendijk, Van Beebsbrook, the Beebs, Mario Maroy. Why do they all have ladies' names?
I don't know. French?
Laurie Boschman, Dale Howardchuk, and a Ricky Vaive for the Maple Leafs. Gord Murphy, Essa Tikkanen, Kyle Wellwood, Al Iafrati, Billy Smith, Barrett Jackman, Matteo Dandinal, Mark Bell, Ed Van Imp, Daryl Sittler, Wendell Clark, Lanny McDonald. Gil Wam, La Tendresse, Luke Robitaille, and a Dallas Smith going to the Boston Bruins. Dallas Smith.
Card?
Going to the Beantowners.
Counter.
Tony V. McCabe. O'Reilly. Eddie Beers. Jonas Hogland. Pronger. Shoot. Michael Goulet. Dennis Hextall. Simi Salo. Mike Gartner. Felix Potvin. Johan Garbanov. Yvonne Lambert. Gordie Howe. Stevie Weiserman. Brian Campbell. Malosh. Kit Miller. Tim Hunter. And a Bill Ranford canvas. Leisha Gretzky. Cruz. And a Yari Curie. Want to sleeve some?
I got so much to do. I shouldn't even be on right now. I would rather be here.
Michael Samuelson. Rick Charcha. Corey Cross. Simon Gagne. Marty Brodeur. Joe Sorella, numbered to 10. Dang. 8 of 10. Going to the New Jersey Devils.
Name sounds familiar, but I could be wrong.
Jason. Just continue pulling Jason. Nothing but bangers. NBB. 8 of 10. Let's go. Thomas, LeClaire, Cron, Mike Bossy, Muni, Savard, Iafrate, Trevor Latowski, Georges, and a Chris Nyland. Chris Nyland. The host of Off the Cuff. Don Edwards, Trevor Linden, Mason Raymond, Bobby Hall. We got a clear future watch. Frank Mahovlich for the Maple Leafs.
Pretty sick.
Frank Mahovlich. This guy.
What's he looking?
Toronto. The Leafs. Raw. It's going to raw. Clear. Anderson. Salvador. Lovejoy. Olaf Kolzig. McClellan. Ashton. Carlisle. Stewie Barnes. Luke Robitaille. Preston, Vaive, Samuelson, Sillinger, LaFontaine, a Gilles Maloche, Riccio, Randy Wood. All right.
Gotta come see the banger.
All right. So it is drink time. Go get your beverages. It's gonna be a few minutes. I'm gonna crack open the last 4. So that one is pretty sick right here. Bobby Hull on card. PBJ and Nutella. Or it could be PBJ and don't they put marshmallow in peanut butter and jelly sometimes? Peanut butter jelly and marshmallow. And then we could get him like the marshmallow helmet. Like the rave guy marshmallow. And he could wear that in the background. Has anybody looked up and seen if the guy that does the Masters updates, has he done the Masters updates this year? The Fluffernutter. Yeah. PB and marshmallow fluff. No, so jelly is frowned on with the PB and J or what? Or the jelly is frowned on with the marshmallow and peanut butter? Is that what it is? Flurry was a flame. I'd say I would try it, but then I would die. So I'm not going to try it. I'm going to stay away from that one. Elvis style with bananas. You're just a two spreader, huh, Ralph? You don't get crazy with the the triple action. You're just dual action. How you even living right now, Ralph? You can't be just double. You need triple action. You need to live on the edge. You need to live on the edge. Put a little jelly in your fluffernutters. Just too lazy to open 3 items. Oh, man. Boy, the things we talk about here on this live stream. Fluffernutter. What else is did you guys ever eat Spam? Spam's still around? Do they still have it? Spam sandwiches? Spam sandwiches? Have you ever had peanut butter and Spam? I wonder if that's any good.
What I gotta be the Chiquita lady for?
Chiquita banana? Smoked Spam Sammys. I bet you those are pretty good, actually. Spam and peanut butter cups. Okay. What are some other foods from back in the day that us kids used to eat? Do they still have Cheese Whiz around? Cheese Whiz? Cheese in a can? Is that still a thing? Fried bologna, yeah, we used to do that too. Fried bologna, we would do I used to have cream cheese and jelly sandwiches because I couldn't eat peanut butter. Fried bologna with a fried egg Sammy. That sounds really good, actually. All right, last one. All right, good luck. Here comes the butchery. The butchery of names. That's what we call this, the butchery of names break. All right, Tim Hunter, Yvonne Lambert, Mike Hudson, Campbell, Maloche, Kip Miller, Georges LaRocque, LaRocca. He owned a trading card shop. This guy owned a trading card shop. How about that? Rick Charcha, Leisha Gretzky, Cruz LaFleur, and a backwards Patrick Roy. There you go, Ra. Ra hitting like buttons. We like that. We like you when you hit the like button. Samuelson, Cross, Simone Gagne, Marquis Messier, Steve Thomas, Al Iafrate, Jean Leclerc, Josh Georges, Robert Cron, Dave Taylor, Craig Muni, Dennis Savard, Trevor Letowski, Dennis Potvin, and Jean Podine for the Flyers on card. Jean Podine for the Philly Flyers. Philly is going to Philly. Jason. Man, Jason, you're having a nice little break. Edwards, Linden, Raymond, Ted Lindsay, Brent Ashton, Anderson, Bryce Salvador. At least I think I'm seeing different names in this one. Ben Lovejoy, Brad Richards, McClellan, Kiel Samuelson, Randy Carlisle, Stu Barnes, Mario Lemieux, and a Mike Gartner. Mike Gartner. We've seen that one so far. Rich Preston, Vaiv, Rutu, Sillinger, Tim Hunter, Kehoe, Randy Wood, Stefan Mateo, Stevie Weiserman, Barron, Guy Carbonneau, Doug Wilson, Chris Terreri. Peter Forsberg, and a Decagon's gold going to the Oilers. Yari Curie going to the Oilers. And Terry. Yari Curie. Bang. Chris Clark, Steven Reinprecht, Clint Malerchuk, John LeClaire, Terry Karkner, Marc-Andre Bergeron, Daryl Shannon, Randy Burridge, Mike Weaver, and a Paul McLean behind the numbers. Paul McLean. That guy's got a stash too. Zetterberg, Osborne, Creighton, Sundin, Jaromir Jagr profiles. Kachuk, Axelson, Mitchell, Fedor Tyutin, Dick Duff, also known as Richard Duff, Greg Adams, Scott Mellenby, Rick Lands, Yvonne Kornoyer, Mason Rutu, Wayne Cashman, Greg Fox, Daryl Sittler, Dennis Haran. Dude, look at that helmet. That's dope. That's not somebody you want to run to in an alley. Look at that thing. Sheesh. Who'd he play for? Team, the Scouts. I don't know who that is. Cujo and Hedberg. They're going to have fun sorting this one. All the fun. All right, give me 1 second. All right, Greg DeVries, Paul Metter, Bill Berg, Shabbat, Vickers, Mullen, Frank the Tank, Frank Mahavlich, Dave Brown, Howie Morans, Norm Ullman, Matt Hendricks, Brian Leach, and we have a future watch for the Leafs, Lanny McDonald, numbered to 199 on the future watch. Stan Mikita, Harry Howell, Steve Ruchin, Scott Gomez, Dave Taylor, Dean Kennedy, Sean Chambers, Mike Komisarek, Jim Cummins, Cujo for the Blues, Dirk Graham, Chris Joseph, Peter Budaj, Bernie Parent, and a Reggie Leach for the Flyers. Reggie Leach. And Jason again. Dave Schultz, Nick Antropov, Lars Lindgren, Scott Hannon, Glenn Anderson, Keith Primo, Ryan Whitney, Chris Tamer, Stu Grimson. Stu Grimson. He is an attorney. Stu Grimson. Sammy Salo. Alex Tangay. Hal Gill. Colin Patterson. Johnny Bauer. Marty Brodeur. Igor Larionov, Ray Shepard, Jocelyn Thibault, Eric Belanger, Bernie Federo, Brooks Orpik, J.P. Dumont, Darren Shannon, Maurice Richard, Brian Berard, Daniel Maraw, Randy Cunnyworth, Kent Manderville, Yari Curie, and a Tim Kerr. Also going to the Flyers. Tim Kerr. So maybe Jason's going to let somebody else have an auto one of these days. I'm not sure, but he might. He's got to hope. Kolzov, Momesso, Melnick, Corey Cross, Plant, Lube, Rutu, Sabayert, McCourt, Randy Carlisle, Brian Prop. Bernie Nichols, Mirzin, Marcel Dion, and a Scott Niedermeyer clear future watch going to the Devils. Who's got the Devils? Jason. It is Jason's world. We're just living in it. Lumley, Carpenter, Commodore, Gillies, Nevin, Sorella, Chorsky, Scott Niedermeyer, Rukowski, Simmer, Graves, Slager, Hextall, a Kevin Weeks. I know who he is. That guy was good. Dave Barr and John Ninny Mama. John Ninny Mama. Scott Hannon, Patty O'Sullivan, Andre St. Laurent, John Davidson, Murray Craven, Mike Hudson, Richter, Bill Berg, Nelson Emerson, Bobby Smith, Mike Kitchen, Ted Lindsay, and we have another clear one. It's going to be going to the Red Wings, Marcel Dion. Going to Terry in the Red Wings. Ted Lindsay, Randy McKay, Michael Grosick, Rijo Rautsalainen, Mike Gardner, UD Canvas. That's pretty sweet. Kokor, Heatley, Sedin, Hoagland, Miller, Red Berenson, Bathgate, Gilbert, Huffman, Yager, and a Corey Cross for the Lightning. Tampa Bay, Corey Cross. Tampa Bay is raw. Getting an auto. Raw back on the board. LaPointe and Shaw. Kip Miller, Audette, Kerry Huffman, St. Laurent, Picard, Schultz, Acton, and a Marcus Naslund. Real estate developer. Marcus Naslund. Sawchuk, Wilson, Roenick, McGregor, Bossy, and a Laurie Boschman for Winnipeg Jets. Laurie Boschman going to sports stuff. Roddy Brindamore, Valaquette, LaSalle, Larry Patey, Stephen Mateo, Broda, Bissonnette, Defoe, Gordie Howe, Ranford, Engblom, Gilchrist, McKenna, Messier. Oh, look at this one. This one is so dope. Going to Nick DeFrang. Let's go. Gold ink to 10. Jerome Iginla, all-time future watch. Bang, let's go. That is sick.
Let's go! I love gold!
Wow. And he was good, wasn't he? That is dope. That is awesome. That's probably a pretty good one. Hogaboom, Richard, Daniels, Lawton, Nick. I don't even know if Nick's watching. Brett Hall, Nolan, Larmer, Ray Whitney, Randy Carlisle, Peplinski, Brissabois, Recchi, Casper, Billavue, Messier, Donnelly, Meehan, Burrows, Potvin, Briere, Pronovos, Kolzig, Slouten, Nick Lindstrom, dominant, Corson, Sneps, Koivu, Toscala, Cam Neely, and a Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald. Oh, he's watching. It is yours. That is yours. Nystrom and Holzinger. You have the Calgary Flames. He is a Calgary Flame. That was nice, man. Tim Hunter, Emerson, Chartra, Corey Cross, Paul Cruz, Clint Malerchuk, mental illness for athletes. Thomas, Samuelson, Leclerc, Gagne, Clark, and a Marty Brodeur. No idea. 1991 Pro Series American Canadian says. No idea. Muni, I have Freddie, Cron, Joe Sakic, Edwards, Linden, Savard, Latowski, Georges, Ray Bork, Anderson, Salvador, Raymond, Dominic Hasek. And this might be our last auto. Blue guy. The Sabres. Christian Rutu. Going to Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. And Nick. Jeez, Nick making a late charge at this one. Brent Ashton, Carlisle, Mateo Rutu, Mike Modano, Baron Reinprick, Terrari, Mark Messier, Karkner, Chris Clark, Daryl Shannon, Malarchuk, Scott Niedermeyer. Ooh, another auto. Randy McKay for the Devils. And Jason. Randy McKay on the UD canvas. Hi, I'm Randy McKay. Zetterberg, Bergeron, Barnes, Primo, Kehoe, Randy Wood, Vaive, Sillinger, Gilmore. Oh. How many autos are going to put in this one? A Henrik Zetterberg backwards gold auto here. Jeez. Going to the Red Wings. Who's got the Red Wings? Terry. That is pretty sick. I think that's our third auto in this box. Carbonneau, Wilson, Lovejoy, Patrick O'Sullivan, Preston, McLennan, Samuelson, Weaver, Joe Sakic, Kachuk, Axelson, Osborne, Creighton, Burridge, Ray Bork, Adams, Mellenby, Mitchell, Guy Lafleur, and a Tim Kerr for the Flyers. Tim Kerr. Old Timmy Kerr. All right, last few. Richard Duff, Wayne Cashman, Lands, Jeremy Roenick, UD Canvas, Cujo, Mason, Rutu, Fox, Chris Chelios, Shabbat, Vickers, Hedberg, Palmetter, Potvin, Bob Nystrom, Howie Morenz, and Norm Ullman. Norm Ullman. All right, so that is the break. So we need to do a quick random for left, center, and right. For the triple ones, so. All right, good luck. So all the right teams. So it's going to be all the teams on the right. So let me notate that. Yeah, no problem. All right, and then I'll do a quick recap here. All right. So we had your Decagons. That's going to be Mike Gartner for the Capitals, ×2. Tim Kerr for the Flyers. Boschman for the Jets. Bossy for the Islanders. Then we had the Marty Brodeur, Mike Gartner, Marty Brodeur, Yager, Roy, Lindstrom, Lemieux, Messier, Weiserman, a Lanny McDonald Future Watch /199. We had the Marcel Dion for the Red Wings, clear. Scott Niedermayer for the Devils, and Frank Mahavlich. And then your autos. We had a Podine for the Flyers, Leach for the Flyers, Kerr for the Flyers, Corey Cross for the Lightning, Randy McKay for the Devils, Mark Bell for the Blackhawks, Keith Kachuk for the Jets. That was numbered /199. Christian Rutu for the Sabres. For the Canadians, we had Yvonne Lambert, Zetterberg for the Red Wings, Yari Curie for the Oilers, Sorella numbered /10, 8/10 for the Devils, Dallas Smith for the Bruins. Then we had the Kip Miller, the Guy Chouinard for the Flames, and then we had the Gold Future Watch Jerome McGinley for the Flames, numbered /10, and the Bobby Hull Decagons on card, not numbered, but super cool. That's your break. Lemon Pledge and Yager. I don't know. I didn't see that one. Which one? Really? Lemon Pledge, huh? Never heard that one. Alrighty. That's the break, guys. Appreciate it.